This week, several ballot initiatives qualified for the November ballot, and they're already causing a lot of debate.
ABC 10 State Matters political reporter Jenny Huh is here now with the latest update. Jenny.
For over 100 years now, California voters have been able to propose changes to the state constitution and legislation via ballot initiatives. It's an expensive and complicated process, but any voter can file a proposal.
You get frustrated voters, you get frustrated special interests, and they can't get what they want from the legislature, but they figure, well, they'll go to the people.
That has been the political sway of ballot initiatives in California, a way to bypass the legislature and let voters decide. Political analysts say while the process is expensive, it's effective.
If they can't get legislation, they figure, well, we can buy it perhaps through the ballot box.
Take the dueling initiatives between Uber and Consumer Attorneys of California, which pit rideshare companies against trial lawyers, both groups carrying significant political weight, according to analysts. Uber's measure to cap attorneys' fees in auto accidents, as well as CAOC's counter-initiative to hold Uber more accountable in sexual assault cases, both just qualified for the November ballot. But the two have reached a compromise with each other and the legislature, agreeing to withdraw their respective measures if they can get a deal through the legislature.
Engage in conversations with those who have qualified for the ballot to say, is there a possibility for compromise? Obviously, the legislature felt that there was too much at stake here.
Legislators have been allowed to do that since 2014, and analysts say about a dozen such deals have been reached since. Uber and CAOC saying in a joint statement in part, quote, both sides agree Californians deserve a system that's safe, fair, and accountable. We look forward to working with the California legislature to pass this legislation.
Negotiate a legislative compromise that wouldn't otherwise be available to them.
There's also the contentious Billionaires Tax Initiative, a one-time 5% tax on California's more than 200 billionaires to raise money to offset federal funding cuts for healthcare. Newsom has already strongly opposed the tax, which is also qualified for the ballot. The union behind it, SEIU-UHW, telling Newsom they're willing to compromise to a 2% tax.
It seemed like the idea of compromise was always a possibility.
It easily could be considered a bargaining chip, and by design. You put forward a very strong ballot measure that many people would think is onerous, for example, and then you're willing to either settle for some legislation that tones it down.
A source familiar with that measure says the group is prepared to withdraw the measure if the governor identifies a way to backfill federal cuts. As for the Uber and CAOC dueling measures, they're putting together a bill to present to the legislature. The deadline to withdraw a ballot measure is Thursday, June 25th. Chris, Laura.
Okay, Jenny, thank you.